Hey, it's Miss Rogue Rage again for another commentary, and this time it's entirely about something we love to hate, which is camping, camping. I'm gonna share my thoughts of the pros and cons of camping, explaining why it's actually good or sometimes great that people camp. So not to get confused, I'll divide the discussion based on the game type from Search and Destroy to Team Deathmatch to Kill Confirmed. I'll just cover those three since I think that should be enough. Before anything else, I would just like to say for the record that I hate it when after a long sprint, you crouch for less than a second and kill the enemy. Immediately, they would burst out accusing you of camping because they find you on a spot barely moving, and I'm like, excuse me? I just got there, you stupid idiot. Anyways, let's get back to the subject. Let me start with my favorite game type, which is Hardcore Search and Destroy. I play this type 99.9% of the time, depending on who on my friend list is on that I can play with, but yeah, it's basically always S&D. Now in this game mode, if you're on the offensive side, everyone knows that the priority objective here is to go plant the bomb and then protect it from getting defused. And I hate it so much when some teammates camp out in your own spawn and doesn't come help out to support you in planting the bomb. Then when you do get the bomb planted and get killed in the process, you're too far out that they can't protect the bomb from getting defused. I mean, you can camp all you want, at least watch over the bomb to make sure the enemy can't defuse it, right? And oh yeah, after you've planted the bomb and go somewhere to take your position to guard the bomb, they always blurt out talk shit saying you're a no good camper, and I'm like, bitch, what do you want me to do? Run around in circles close to the bomb site so you can easily spy and kill me? And then you can defuse and win the round? Do you know how stupid that sounds like? Now, on the defensive side, one of the things that boggles the mind, or my mind at least, is the fact that everyone already knows that those on the offensive side have to get to one of the bomb sites. So why is it that the first thing the guys from the defensive side rush all the way to the enemy spawn, then rush back and sometimes have a hard time going back to the bomb site when the enemy has planted? This always gets me stomped because if you look closely, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's on the defensive side that campers should be of good use. Make sure they guard the bomb sites and not give the enemy the chance to plant at all. Make them work hard on completing their objective, not be the running target they all want you to be so they can shoot you and win the round easily. Well, that's all on Hardcore S&D. I guess I've covered everything on this game mode, or at least that's all I can think of at the moment. I hope I made some things crystal clear. And on to the next game mode, Hardcore Team Deathmatch. It's my most hated game mode to see campers, and where I also recommend camping at the same time. I know, like, give me time to explain what I meant about that. The last thing I want to do here is confuse you. Not all the time you get to have your way. What I meant to say is you can't always be in the team composed of your friends, who you already have an experience playing with. Play in accordance to a strategy every member of the team is familiar with. I seldom get in a team filled with randoms that plays good and knows how to communicate to win the game, but most of the time I get teamed up with idiots who think that they can win the game all by themselves. The only time I would recommend a teammate to camp out is when he's running and gunning and dying all the time, making the enemy rake up as many kills as they can. It would almost seem like kills are being given away to the enemy, so I would think it's time to calm down and camp and not die as much. Oh, the other kind of camper I hate is the one that hides all the way to the corner of the map away from the traffic. Meaning he's camping in, let's say, grid A and all the enemies are in grid Z all the way on the other side of the map, which is, of course, denying him to the chance to see any enemy to kill. It would take them the whole game to realize they were camping at the wrong spot all along. A lot of idiots are like that and it pisses me off so damn much. Well, I'm done with this game mode. Not sure I've covered enough, but I want to move on from this one already. I hope I made sense at all, even for just a little bit. Now to the last game mode to complete the whole discussion about camping, Hardcore Kill Confirmed, where I actually recommend for the opposing team to camp out hard. I mean really hard, get as much kills as you can from me. I would literally beg the enemy team to camp so hard and to not move from where they're all burrowed into. You want to know why I said all these? Of course, let me explain to the clearest way possible. Kill confirmed. It still surprises me that many gamers don't get the concept of this game mode, that you have to confirm your kills by grabbing the tags, or running over it, or jumping on it if it's hovering up high from a guy you killed that was jumping out of a window. It's so simple, and yet it seems so freaking complicated to many that they don't grasp the idea of having to run towards the dog tags from the enemy they've killed. I wish I was able to record one of the games I played before when the opposing team was able to call in 2 Moabs in a single game, and yet still lost to us, because we're the ones running around grabbing the tags. And guess what? They still have the nerve to ask the question, how did we lose? I was like, really? You don't have a clue on how you lost? Oh my god. Can't believe we had to explain this to the guy, that it don't matter if you get 1,000,000 kills if you don't pick up the tags, that it won't make you win the game. Glad that in my team we have a strategy where 2 camping snipers covers choke points on the left and right side of the map, and the other 4 will be the runners to pick up tags from all the sides. Every time we employ this tactic, the odds of us winning are pretty high. In conclusion, if camping is used properly and accordingly, it will come very useful, and it don't matter how much the enemy would hate it. Why would you care? You're here to play the game you own, play the way you want it. It's your game, don't listen to them. There are times you have to camp, there are times to let the enemy camp instead of you complaining about them camping. Take advantage and learn a way to beat them of it. And oh yeah, before I forget, if ever you're gonna be my opponent, before you accuse me of camping, make sure that you see me inside a tent all cozy and relaxing. Well, that's all folks, and thanks for watching and listening to me bubble about anything and everything. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and rate. Have fun gaming!